Hello. Hi, Penny. Hi, Sue. Hello, how are you? Good. Uh, so yeah, um, lots of wallpapers and floors. That's the stage we're in. Um, I hope you're having a good day. Um, I have spent much of my day, or well, I think about half the morning, finishing the. Ooh, I'm a miss now. Okay, okay, yeah, I can work with that. Ah, yeah. So I spent like half of my morning putting the runners on the stairs. Um, this, but I am very happy with how it came out. We have fancy stairs. They look all plush and fun to step on barefoot, which is probably something you're not supposed to do, but hey, if I had this kind of carpet, I would definitely walk barefoot on it. Hey, Kala. Woo. Yeah. So, and it's also kind of like it feels a bit weird to pet your stairs, but they're very soft. So yay. Um. So yeah. So that was part one of my day, sort of, and then I started working on basically, yeah, working on the this floor. I'll put this in the hall where it belongs. So I finished the second wall with this paneling that we do. Uh, yes, possibly the stairs might purr. I mean, this kind of house, they could. That could be cool. Purring stairs. I mean, you know, there's like monsters under the stairs and stuff like that, but they can purr. So we have that, and yes, I have done another piece of floor. I'm very happy with it. The Hmm, I I will say that like I know that this is ridiculous amount of detailing basically, but this is like making a puzzle for me, so I am really, really actually enjoying doing that. Um, so basically we have the hallway here ready. We have the walls, we have the floor. It doesn't really stand. There's these little pieces for here. Ooh. I'll try to bring it up in an angle without it dropping all over each other. It's very rude. But yeah, so we have the hallway. It's a fancy schmancy hallway, but hey, the fancy schmancy stairs come right up to this hallway, so it should be. Hey, Nuno. Hey, Christiana. Hello. The monsters had. Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, I'm building all these stairs. There's bound to be a monster until at least until beneath one of them, right? I mean, come on. All of these stairs. Well, we do have a ghost. We do have a stair ghost, so that's a start. Yes. So that is the hallway, and I do love how it came out. Um, and so today, basically, we are getting closer to the interesting part of like furniture and pictures and all the good stuff. But we are still today very much at the stage of wallpapers and floors. So, my friends, the choice is yours. Are we doing wallpaper or are we doing floor? And you can also choose whether we do parlor um, or dining room. I will say that with the so I think that in these inside the rooms, originally I planned to do all of them with this kind of web paneling, but I think that it's really, really high. It really hides a lot of the wallpaper. So I think that I will do lower ones. I might even just do like, kind of normal size paneling, just a little bit at the bottom, not all of these details inside the room, because we do have lovely wallpapers. This lovely red one is for the parlor, and the chosen blue for the dining room, which I might need more of actually. Although I think that this wall will probably be all like wood or something, and this part, or I don't know. I'll think of something. But yeah, because the thing is that there will be there isn't too much wall in, especially the parlor. There's just so many windows. So many windows around. So I feel like if I do, wood paneling, high wood paneling, then there's really like I really love the idea of having this red wallpaper. And I don't really want to hide too much of it. So I wanted to have this kind of more of the red. So I prefer to have like lower paneling at the bottom. Even like that, there isn't too much wallpaper space really. And the same in the dining room. In the dining room, I'm still debating. I'm not sure. I might do higher paneling. It could be cool because it can reach like the higher window pretty much and kind of. So I think, let's see. Yeah. So if we take this height, it means that it basically like these doors to the porches are all in wood, which I think is a bit much. I feel it's a bit much. So I think that like less of that would be more fitting. So that's my thought. Um, oh, hey, thank you for stopping by, Nunu. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, I hope that, when we'll get to the interesting stuff soon, then I hope you'll be able to join us for more time. But thank you so much for stopping by. Um, so yeah, so we're doing floors or paneling today. Wallpapering, close enough, I guess. Um, yeah. Any thoughts? Any preference from anybody as to what I'm doing? As I do feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like we might actually soon start like actual furnishing, because so for the third floor, bringing third floor, there we go. This one. I think I already told you that I'm still kind of debating as to how to do put the full screen on the desk so we can see all the floors. So I'm still debating a bit as to how to put the walls exactly, or like more accurately. There's one door that I'm still debating with the room. So um, there's one room here that will have a door, like I can show you with my finger. It's right here. smaller. Hello, we can look through the door. Um, and this room is basically like here. Oop, never mind. And then there's another room here, like this. And I'm still not sure in this room, the one that's gonna be here, it can either have the door facing here or to here, to the hallway that will be here. So I'm still debating about that. And also I feel like basically since we have the floor, the plan basically, I can already start finalizing rooms in the lower floors without kind of and doing, you know, continuing working on like wallpapers and stuff in these rooms, and that would be fine. Yeah. So, I mean, I still need to figure out the stairs to the attic, but we've had that discussion as to where that will be. We'll get there. But yeah, I think we'll start because, you know, once we have the kind of wallpapers and more of a feel of this floor, and where we want to put things, we can definitely start working on furnishing, which is what we're aiming for, really, because, you know, that's the cool things. Okay, so I have not seen any preference. So, you know, what's what happens then is that I just do what I want. Anybody has any preference? Last call. If not, I'll just do whatever I feel like. I have, by the way, brought another lamp from here, that I hope will help a little bit, with how you're seeing the table. There's a lot of shadows all over the place, but I don't know. Hopefully they're kind of cool and not too bothersome. And that you can see well enough what I'm doing. So I think do what I want. Okay, yeah, cool, cool. I'm just, you know, that I'm just trying to drop the choice on you because I can't decide, right? You realize that's the actual issue here. So, okay, I think we'll do the parlor and the wallpaper. And one idea that I have here is that I think, so this is yeah, the wallpaper. I know, too many choices. And thank you very much for, um, you know, for trusting my choice and allowing me to run with it. So what I usually do when I do the wallpaper is, let's check. So these are the pieces for this side. This wall is a little wobbly. I'll have to glue it a bit better before I glue on the walls, but that's fine. So these are the pieces in the order of like the wall here. And what I would like to do, I'll actually move it out. What I want to do is basically ink some of the wall. And I think that this time I'm gonna go with a red color instead of, I think, because the idea is that I do like it when something picks from below. So like either the plaster of the wall or some other color that that was there before. So I'm gonna take actually kind of a reddish color, but something that would not really fit. It wouldn't look like it's the same as this. Oh, thank you, Penny. That is really kind. But on the other hand, trust me, some things that I don't know, because like I really like doing the flooring, but at the same time, I do feel like it was probably one of the more boring things that I can do on screen. And it's also kind of, it takes my attention and then I just kind of sink into it and stop talking. So maybe not. Um, so I'm thinking, yeah, so my idea is to kind of do a color that is reddish, but not really red under it. So it would look maybe a little bit, even like, leftover of the older wallpaper or something like that that was beneath it. So just checking how it would look. Hmm. Hmm. I might change to another red. Yeah, exactly. It's it's very much a Zen coma for hours. Um, I'm just not entirely sure that that's how it is for viewers, but it's so much fun. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No, it's fine. Don't want it to be too similar, but I don't want it to be completely different. So yeah. I think that in with this paper is fairly thick, so it's a bit hard to play with it on details of like, how things basically fall apart. So I'm not gonna do it here, but I definitely would like to try in another room to do an area that maybe the wallpaper peels completely and you can see an old wallpaper peeking from below. Um, I just feel like in with this kind of wallpaper or with this kind of paper, it'll be harder for me to do this. So we'll wait. Because in the upper floor, we'll do, plan on, slightly less fancy wallpaper, so not so much shiny. And basically use like more regular pattern paper that will allow me to play with it a bit more, I think. I hope. Oh, look. Now my fingers will be red. Okay, so yeah. Obviously, I'm not too worried about it being perfect at all. Just kind of giving it a bit of a feel. And fingerprints, apparently. Always good. Yep. So that and one more. And because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the wall paneling, I'm actually going to do the wallpaper pretty much on, or yeah, just the full length pretty much. I know that there will be some paneling at the bottom, but I'm not sure how much. And I might do something that will be like a little lacy or something like that that'll be peeking through. And I don't want to, do all of that and then, oh, actually, it would be cool if I had more of the red. So, more wallpaper. So yeah. So just to be on the safe side, we'll just cover the whole wall and then cover it apparently. Oh. Okay, so let's please do it. Might actually clean a bit of the ink first, you know, just to feel like I'm actually tricking all of you. I'm a very messy crafter, but you know, let's pretend I actually clean. Cool. My fingers are already, yeah, it's too late. They're red. It's done. See, just, yeah, making sure that I have the order right. It's not that critical, but just for the heck of it. And now we'll shop at to sew. Just a sec, just to be sure. Because the full height of the floor is 8, but actually this is because of the height of the floor and so on. It's less, so it's like 7.6-ish. I'll just do it. I'll just do it to 8. We can just cut the excess afterwards. Sometimes that's easier. Okay. Now the one is not going to be enough, but that's good enough for now. Yeah, no. I'm gonna just do some quick marking. Like a bigger ruler. Is my pencil here? Yes, it is. Okay. Sue, did you manage to work on your portions? I'm very curious about them now. It's a bit of a saga, of a chat saga. And then really, I would really love to see when they're done. But yeah, because yesterday you said that they gave you some problems. Where am I? Yeah, no, that is right. Yeah. A little wide actually, maybe, but no, I feel like that's fine. Perfect. Okay, stop them. And do try to keep it in order. With this one, it's less critical because it's the pattern is basically just kind of lines, and it's not that big of a deal if I mix up the panels. But sort of like a good habits and all that. Oh, huh. Oh well. Must have pressed it wrongly because it cracked. But hey, we love cracked wallpaper sometimes. So that's cool. So there are two ways, basically, that two options of how I could treat this. Now, I like shading after I cut all the pieces out, going over the edges with a dark color. I like doing that in this case because it helps to really bring out actually the lines between the wallpaper panels. And I feel that in this case, it helps because it's supposed to be a case where, the wallpaper is not perfect anymore. You can see where there's edges and where it meets and all the imperfections. So, so I'll do that now. I'll just use dark brown and see. So like this, the corner here was damaged, but in this case, it actually works perfectly well for this kind of, because we want it a little bit destroyed. So we're fine with a little damaged paper. And I'll just go over all the edges. I do also have a lighter color marker afterwards when basically if I'm damaging the wallpaper itself in the middle and I'm creating holes or something like that. I prefer to do the stains or kind of the darker. I don't want it to be completely white, but I also don't necessarily want it to be dark brown. So I will use a lighter color marker to kind of dirty it up. Yeah. So yeah. Uh, yeah. And all of these things, they're definitely time consuming, but I would definitely say that it's actually very easy to do. It's just a matter of, well, yes, some patience, but I don't know. Yeah, you can get really cool results from these things. And it looks really cool and lovely in the end. Well, maybe I shouldn't say lovely when I'm destroying it in the middle. But yeah, it looks realistic and dead. Oh no. Uh, okay. Just a few more. And I know we've already done this. I think this is probably maybe the third time that I'm doing wallpaper during a live here in this project, but you know, it's a lot of house and a lot of wallpapers. So yeah, and we do need to go through all of these parts before we get to the furnishing. Yeah. And I don't know, what do you think, what kind of pictures do you think they'll have in their parlor? Because yeah, they'll have some, we'll have things like, couches, sofas, things to sit on, and maybe like a table where they can have their tea or whatever. Um, do you think they had bars in parlors? Like, for the sherry? Or did they keep that in a different room and just brought it every night? Uh, yeah, why not every night, actually? Every time they wanted it, that's what I meant to say. Family portraits and landscapes. Cool. Yeah, definitely. Thinking, because yeah, the idea is that, the decorations and stuff will kind of give us an idea that maybe something's not entirely right here. So, I don't know. I'll think of something, I guess. And I do feel like maybe in the hall. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but basically, so on this wall, on all the floors, where you have like this big space between these two pairs of windows. So here there will be a fireplace. And above the fireplace, there will be room to hang something, to put something like that. Um, yeah, wall decor can tell a lot about um, the people that live in the house. So I'm kind of thinking that, in the Great Hall, maybe we'll do like, one of those giant imposing portraits of the patriarch of the house or something, or maybe a family portrait that's just hanging up there. Or maybe they should have a crest, like, those big shields with the swords or something. Yeah, coat of arms. What should be their coat of arms? Coat of arms are funny because, like, of course, you're used to, like, when you think coat of arms, you usually think of like royal families and, like, um lions and dragons or unicorns and stuff like that. I've seen some that were like three cows. And I'm like, really? Cows? Three cows? That's your coat of arms? I mean, that's super cool in a way, but it's also like, hmm, interesting choice. Um, so I don't know. What should be their coat of arms? Let's a creepy one. Ooh, like a nice wolf. Cool. That would be cool. I mean, imagine like can try and do something like a coat of arm, like how you often have this kind of shield and animals from the side. So maybe the animals from the side will be werewolves, or one of them will be a werewolf. That could be cool. Hmm. A dire wolf? I'm not sure I know what that is, a dire wolf. I will have to go and search for that. At least I don't know what the image of it would be. Hmm. Always more monsters to discover. So, yeah, it could be cool. There's also some historical painting of battle where their ancestor participated or supported one side, or something like a fox hunt or creepy landscape. A fox hunt is evil, which probably means they did it. Yeah, that's true. Um, but yeah, that's another option of like, I don't know. I mean, it also meant it's like, it's a personal thing sometimes of what you find creepy. I find all hunt paintings creepy. Yes, exactly. So they might be hunting all kind of weird things. Um, but also, I don't know. Okay. Have actually finished that. Very exciting. Okay. So, while we're, well, if we are honest, sadly, rich people still do fox hunting and stuff, things like that. Lycans kill other canines. Uh, yes, I think so. I mean, wolves kill dogs. It's not, and especially because, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that could happen because foxes also are very different in a way from, um, a lot of canines are pack animals. Where is my brush? I know I brought a brush. There's my brush. A lot of, yeah, canines are pack animals, and foxes aren't, not really. So yeah, I have my pick ready. This little metal pick is the best thing to destroy your wallpapers. And let's put on some glue and glue some wallpaper. Um, and no, it's also like one of those questions of with lichens, because lichens, it really depends on how you see them. Because some, some kind of mythologies or books or however you wish to call it, and all of them are possible. Um, some of them treat them as something that is hereditary or like basically more like shifters, and other and but the traditional, I think the traditional way is more that it's almost basically like a disease, um, pretty much, and it's not something that you control. It's definitely not something that you're happy about. You see, I hunt for something more scary, like you. Yeah, that is true. Uh, Um, I mean, one of the possibilities is also thinking of, stuff like paintings of Hieronymus Bosch that basically, you know, it's it's one of those like um he painted really creepy and weird stuff, but it was always like, oh, but I'm painting heaven and hell, and it's like Christian stuff, so it's all cool. Uh, Not all witches are skinwalkers, but all skinwalkers are witches? Really? All skinwalkers are witches? I didn't know that. Huh. Interesting. Because I think it also really depends on, what mythology you're taking. Because skinwalker is more native, sorry, it's more First Nation, right? I think maybe the painting looks normal at first sight, but when you look closer, you discover some creepy detail. Yes, that is my favorite type of things. They're, of course, a little harder to do because you need to actually think of them. But hey, I'm an overthinker. We can do it. Only a witch can make the spell and deal to become a skinwalker. That is super cool, Penny, but that is also super like uh um First Nations kind of perspective of werewolves, of shifters, or so on is amazing. It's extremely different from European one. Like werewolves um, in European perspective are they're monsters. They are not witches. It's all, the silver bullet stuff, and sometimes rivalry with vampires if you're looking at movies. But so it's a very, very different. Like a skinwalker is basically a positive thing, I think. It's a powerful thing to be. It might be, not entirely safe to others, but I don't think it would be considered something that is a curse. And a werewolf or lycanthropy in the West is definitely traditionally considered like the worst thing ever. Yeah. Well, I also tend to, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't see skinwalkers as evil. So I don't think this is a family of skinwalkers. Maybe the skinwalker ate them. Ooh, Wendigo. Yes, that is true. Hmm. So many options. I don't know. Maybe we should think where this house is. I mean, you know, if we're gonna think of traditions. I mean, I'm gonna, go on a limb and say that it's probably not First Nation stuff. Um, Sadly, but I don't know. I do like the scratches that it does. Okay, let's just do some more tearing here. And of course, I will have to cut out the windows afterwards, but I do that after this dries, when it's more stable, the whole thing. Hmm. What else? I mean, we can go with like, like for the coat of arms, we can go with like a classic, like a bat or something. Um, this, oops, there we go. Some tear ups, and we'll just let this dry. Yeah, exactly. So where do you think this house would be? I mean, since it's like Victorian, um, yeah, we're having a fun discussion while I'm gluing stuff. This is cool. So, okay, so basically it's a Victorian house. It has that has some medieval influences, which the medieval influences say nothing about where it is, because it was very big, very fashionable at a certain time. Um, well, in Victorian times. So basically, I guess we need to decide whether it's, first of all, whether it's in Europe or the US, because both options are, yeah, I know. So it can be either British or, well, now I feel like I need to start digging as to what Victorian houses looked in Europe in general, because I do tend to kind of think of, uh, um, I don't know. I do kind of tend to think of Victorian houses as, like if I'm thinking Europe, I tend to think of Britain, but that's just because Queen Victoria is British. It's not really saying anything. Hmm, I don't know. 'Cause, yeah, I may be also currently influenced some by Call of Cthulhu, which tends to be based in the US. Um, uh, this could be this is an interesting question. So where would you, should we be in Europe or should we go to the US across the pond? Which side of the pond should we be? That is our question. Could be many cryptids in the family. Yes, there definitely could be. I mean, there's endless possibilities, let's be honest. This is definitely part of the fun here. I'm already gonna take this part off because I can use it. Ooh, that went word. Okay. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, this is one of the really fun parts about this kind of projects because it is basically we are just, telling stories here. This is what it is. It's a storytelling project, and I feel like, I mean, I like stories in general and storytelling, but miniatures just they just tell a story. So, let's run with it. Um, and I will do my best. I mean, there will be limitations to what I can do because this is tiny stuff here. I think that would be an excellent, parlor game. Pick a cryptid. Yep. Maybe they should have something like that. Ooh. Like, I mean, so the thing is also that Victorian times were very Victorian and Edwardian times, like 19th century, early 20th century. There was a huge surge in interest in occult. So we can definitely have some cool occult stuff going on. And no one would even necessarily think of it as weird. It how eccentric. Um, but nothing else. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. My phone is ringing. But no, so it's cool. I don't know why my phone is allowing like it's accepting phone calls when I'm recording live. It seems a bit what? And it's the second time it's happening. It's very weird. I think it's oh interesting. So what the US century homes, so would that be I'm not sure that I'm not entirely familiar with the terminology of um faces. Hey, hey Katya. So good to have you again. Um, we're discussing what we're discussing the ancestry of the miniature house owners while I'm making wallpapers or putting wallpapers on the walls. Let's see. Um, okay. 1800s. 1800s. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's basically the period I was thinking of. It's like in my head it's Victorian Edwardian. So that's like second half of the 19th century pretty much. And a little bit into the uh 20th century actually. I think. I think. Not that good with periods, I'm afraid. We need some more paper. Add some more. So, ooh, what height did I cut it this time? Yeah, it was 8 centimeters. Cool. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely a home of the rich. And no. Hmm. That, I'll just mark up some lines. Where are you? Every time I find a different ruler. Um, hmm. I don't know. I'm not sure where the house is, but we'll think about it, I guess. I think that should definitely be enough. Do a search on Edwardian homes. Um, then is one with no words. Hmm. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I think that I'm trying to remember because I think I mentioned when I was in the first live, maybe when I was going over the plans a bit, that basically um the kind of floor plan that I was working on, I actually took it from an actual floor plan from a magazine that was in a magazine from I think it was like late 19 late yeah 1800s. Like, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay, cool. And thank you, Paula. So I don't know. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I'm inspired by, but I'm not trying to be that historically realistic with what I'm doing. So, hmm. But yeah, but the floor plan that I took was basically it was Victorian. It was Victorian period. Don't remember exactly. Oh, I need to marker color these ones as well. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Um, also, you know, in the end, we are talking about an evil occult family. So they may have not necessarily done the design as would be commonly accepted at their time. I don't know. Hmm. But yeah, I definitely like the idea of having some, big imposing family portrait or some coat of arms or stuff. I've made first dollhouse out of cardboard when I was. Oh wow! Oh, that is so amazing. Whoa. Yeah, I think I don't remember when in my like how old I was, but I did have like the Barbie house, the Barbie doll house. Of course, in my Barbie doll house, like it wasn't Barbies living in it, it was G.I. Joes and Ninja Turtles. I think I had a few Barbies, but I do believe that they were uh, um you know banished out of the house and it was given to other people. Aw, that is so cool. Yeah. But I never really had like documentary for taking shoes out of the box and using the boxes all the time for making house and furniture. That is so cool. Yeah, to be honest, I never really like when I was a kid, I did a lot of things, but I didn't really do miniatures. I didn't really do doll houses. I only got into that into miniatures really when I was an adult. And this is basically the first time that I'm actually building a house like inside out, a full thing. Um, so yay for that. Yeah. I was a very polite kid. I did not destroy things until they were already destroyed. I did paint on the wall, but we were allowed when I was a kid, like when I was small. My parents basically allowed me and my brother to paint on one wall in the house. I think it was a room, like in our room or something, but yeah, there was one wall we were allowed to paint on, and I assure you that being good kids, we only painted on that wall. But yeah, it was cool. Left the tissues out in an is. Oh, well, yeah, you know. Let's put it this way. I can see both sides of the I can see both your side and your parents' side on that one, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Put it up there. Oh, and two more. Oh my goodness, we're almost full hour. This is to be expected. Like I said, doing these wallpapers and stuff, it's not hard. It just takes a long time. But still, I mean, we're basically going to finish, you know, putting wallpaper on a whole room in 1 hour. And it's less than 1 hour because I was talking quite a bit before I actually started. So yeah, I don't think it's too bad time-wise and so on. Ooh, okay. Mm, I think I might actually let this wall be in a slightly better shape because, ooh, yeah, I want to have pictures on it and stuff. I'm still not sure if I want to have a cabinet or something in the parlor, um, just because I know I want to have pictures, and there aren't that many walls actually. Oh, so we'll see. Might do like a low cabinet or something that we can still have space above it to hang something. Go. Yep. You ran out of glue sticks. Is that for a hot glue gun? Okay. Ooh, it's a very dramatic one. Go. Oh, okay. Mm, yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's basically the wallpaper for this room. Of course, I still need to, well, cut out all the windows again and all the rest of that. But easy peasy. And we will have a lovely parlor. Let me get back on the screen for a bit. Hello again. Yeah, I I use glue sticks very rarely because most of what I do is like 3D, and glue sticks don't tend to not be strong enough to kind of hold everything that I want. So I don't use them often, but they are very useful sometimes. Yeah, so that's basically for our parlor here. Um, I'm debating with myself as to what kind of like how I'll do the floor exactly. If I want to do like this kind of pattern thingy, or um or just straight lines like basically I did in the hall. I do plan to do a carpet or something in this room. So at least part of the floor will be hidden. I'm still figuring out how to do the carpet. I'm thinking about that, but we'll get to that in a bit, I hope. We still have some other things to finish first. And what else? What else? I don't know. Oh, marble. Is that a front parlor room? It's it's on the second floor, basically. So let me see. Is this, yeah. So this is the entrance. Oh, no, I need to actually show what I'm talking about. Ta-da! So there's a hall here that is basically at the entrance. Like this is the entrance to the house. And there's a nice hall here, and these are the fancy stairs that we built yesterday that will be here. And they lead to this floor that sits right on top. So the parlor is right above the hall, basically. Cut up old sweater for carpets. I need to check my old sweaters. You mean marble for the floor? I don't know. I'm kind of I'm possibly because I'm enjoying doing the wood flooring that much. I tend to do like I feel like I will do wood flooring through the whole house. They're just fun for me. And marble is just, I mean, marble can be super easy because you can find I'm pretty sure I have some somewhere actually that like how do you call it? Like vinyl wallpapers. It's not a wallpaper, it's like vinyl stickers that are meant to, put on cabinets and stuff like that, or whatever you want. And they are and I think I have somewhere ones that had like marble pattern, and you can just stick that down. But I don't know. And yes, I am crazy, Sue. If you haven't, I have mentioned that many times before, I think. But yeah, linoleum, really? No. If the kitchen didn't have linoleum, the parlor and the bedrooms and stuff, they're definitely not gonna have linoleum. Yeah. Yes, you can paint the marble pattern. I'm not entirely sure. I could. I don't know. I'll think about it. But honestly, I really love the wood floor um, look, and um, it looks complicated, but it doesn't actually take that long. Like I think that, this one, okay, it's small, but like with this super complicated pattern, no, it took me like it took me less than an hour for sure to do this. So I don't know. I feel like it's worth it, and it looks really nice. Yeah, we were having this discussion before that about the era that basically I'm not following a specific era, but I'm inspired by Victorian houses in the medieval revival style. So it's not, and also I am giving myself allowances to be inspired by, but then do whatever I feel like. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't think that, I think I really enjoy doing the wood floors, so I think that I will just keep them. Um, if I'll get tired of it at some point, then I'll stop. But for now, that's uh, exactly, Penny. A mashup revival. I don't know. I'm like, it's a Victorian slash medieval revival. Why not? It's all good. I just, one of the things that I need to figure out is how and where I'm putting a gargoyle because you need a gargoyle. Just saying, you need a gargoyle. Well, with the stairs, so yesterday I started putting I kind of, so these stairs were done like in halfway off and on screen. I've signed, thank you so much. Um, Yesterday I kind of talked about the banister. We also had a very like important conversations about terminology. So the banister, I have started the banister, I think the day before, right? Was it the day before or 2 days before? Not even sure. And I did the runners a bit yesterday, but a lot of it I have kind of finished off screen. Um, yes, the velvet cover was, so I have started working on it yesterday. I have finished it off screen because it just took a bit too long. Um, but yeah, I might do another staircase on camera because we still have to do like a staircase here that goes from this floor to the upper floor. And at some point I'll need to do one for the attic, but this one will also be kind of a more bigger, impressive one with the banister, the decorative toothpicks. Yeah, they're super useful for some things, but I think they might actually be too big for a lot of things. But that isn't the spiral you showed in the other video. That one was, oh, this one. Yeah, I also started this one. Yeah. So I think this one I actually started on screen. I'm not sure if I how much of it I did, but the one with this is the turn here. Um, yeah, they are. Yeah, so that's the ones I did in one of the videos, and then I did the other one. I think that the staircase here I might also do in live. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow because that one will kind of combine both types because it will be basically this shape that it like turns and goes up, but it's going to be more in the fancy style. So more, it will have a runner, and it'll be a bit wider. So we might do it tomorrow. That would be cool. Fun, fun, fun. I meant fun. All is well. And yeah, I think I need to check if I can find them in a local store because if I'll order them from Amazon or something, by the time they'll get here, I mean, the house will be finished. So But I'll see what I can find for some decorated things. Thank you so much for joining me. I mean, yeah, it's super fun to do this project like this and like have all of these discussions and have you helping me find all the, interesting inspirations and ideas for this somewhat evil family that we're building their home. Yeah, it will take forever to get to me. But I think we have them here. I just need to find somewhere that they sell it. I can try. Um, and there's always, you always find something to use, something to kind of play with. Um, and yeah. So tomorrow maybe we'll do really the stairs, I think. Um, I will see how far I can go with the, wallpapers and stuff. And yeah, get soon fireplaces and pictures and cool stuff. I mean, this is cool too, but more cool stuff, new ones. Oh, thank you so much, Sue. Um, yeah, I am. I don't know. I'm enjoying this, so it's all good, right? And I'm really, really glad that you're enjoying this too. And thank you so much for joining me. And so tomorrow, just checking. I believe that tomorrow I'm doing it an hour early. I had to move it because what am I doing? I need to look at, yeah, I can never remember my own schedule. Yes, inner decor. That is what we're looking for. So, okay, just to be sure. Yes, so tomorrow I'm starting an hour earlier, so 6 p.m. CT, because yeah, I have something that I needed to move the time. So I will see you tomorrow. I'm very glad that you're enjoying my Monster Zen. Is that we can start a new idea? It's a Monster Zen. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'll see you then. Bye for now.